All right, guys, I'm in the inside. So we actually have a coach right next to this that I realized if I tried to bump the slide out, it was going to hit that other coach. Also, there's a million videos of the Delano with the slide out, so I thought it would be pretty cool for you to see with the slide in to see just how much space you still have down the road. So Mercedes cab, undeniably the nicest cab in the RV chassis. Included heated seats as well as complete 7-way power and lumbar support. So this is actually a digital screen, so that will display your backup camera, which is pretty cool. The large MBUX system, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and then they moved everything here onto the steering wheel, including your adaptive cruise control. Let me spin around here. So again, there's so many videos of this coach with the slide out. So this is a really cool view just to see how much actual living space you have when the slide is in, including me having full access to the theater seating. Again, this is with the actual slide out in. Spin around so you can see the actual furniture itself, which these are recliners with 2 tables. This is going to be a Technoform cabinetry. It's the same thing that they put in yachts, especially in Italy. It brings down the weight a ton, plus you have no worry of delamination like you do on some of your laminate cabinets. Bunk over cab. Television, smart TV. You have a high-rise faucet with sprayer. Microwave. Upper cabinets. All really drilled and screwed, not stapled. This is just a splash guard. People ask that sometimes. Let me get a better view here. Fully ducted AC on both sides, so you don't have any of that AC loss, which we know in Michigan summers we can rival down south. Past this, but this is going to be your actual touch panel. So this, not only can you use an app on your phone, but you will control everything from here. Your lights, you can check your tank levels, as well as start and turn off your generator. So AGS is auto gen start. So that's going to be if you want to set it up for the generator to automatically kick on based on temperature or voltage. Very useful if you have pets, or if you just want to make sure the generator comes on before you run your batteries completely out. Forgot to show you that. That's going to be for the screen on the above window. Refrigerator here. Little freezer box. Shower. So I get this question all the time. Well, can't you make this into a private area? And you sure can. And they didn't a year ago, but they actually have that catch-up top now. Large shower. So I'm about 6 foot and weigh about 210 pounds, so plenty of height for me here. My wife's favorite configuration, the split beds. When we want to cuddle, we make it into a big bed. When we want to just relax, or if I'm snoring too loud, we'll separate the beds. That's going to be for your actual ladder. This is going to be for the table up front. So there's a pedestal table, plenty of cabinetry throughout. Max air fan, and what's really cool is, so these windows here, you actually open these 2 windows, turn on this attic fan, and unless it is really hot midsummer, a lot of times you don't even have to run your air conditioner. And because this does have an inverter, you can run stuff like that without turning on the generator. Tons of cabinetry. These panels can actually be taken off, so you can take this off if you want. If you're up front, you do have that a digital screen up front as well, but don't have to get out of bed to turn the lights on or off. And then underneath here, you have cell phone holders, as well as 110, a couple of lights, USB, and then of course this is kind of set up in relax mode, but bring this down. This will slide in here. Excuse me, put the phone down for a second. There we go. And convert it into an actual full bed. Oop. There we go. And then underneath here, not only heat ducts, but you also have additional storage that's actually screwed. Unfortunately, you see a lot of glued stuff. All right, cool, guys. Hopefully this is helpful for you. I look forward to continue working with you, and we will talk to you later. By the way, don't tell anybody I have a mustache. We'll talk to you guys later.